everyone. It is a rainy evening. I have a candle burning. It's very cozy here in my room. So what am I going to do? To further these cozy vibes into Star Stable, join a random roleplay in Global, of course. I want to see how much chaos we can get into today. We'll grab you, and off we go to Starshine. Look at all these people. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. We're giving our roles now. Mare who likes mares. Okay, Delilah. We'll stick with the name Clay. Okay, you know what? I got kind of nervous because everyone was moving because everyone else finished their roles, like, before I even got here. So I guess people will just have to learn more about Clay as we go. Oh, charge! This area. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Low-key, I kind of want to go on top of this little, like, mountain here. I want to be giving, like, Simba. Ow. It's giving Pride Rock, and I belong up there. You may say I'm a dreamer. Oh, wait, have we started? Wait, what if I was gay? No, Lova! Lova beat me to it! I wanted to be a gay horse. Clay surveyed the meadow, watching horses play below the rock he stood upon. The wind gently tossed his mane as he admired a butterfly fluttering by. Guys, the person Tony wanted to be gay with is a mare, so I volunteered myself. I really hope I get to be a gay horse. Having lost much of his previous herd to a wolf attack, Clay felt protective over the new group of hooves he was surrounded by. He took it upon himself to be their protector, even though they didn't have a need for one just yet. We're making lore here. Not me just realizing my eyes. Is she talking about me? Tony, is this gonna affect our gay horse relationship? Tony, don't spill my secret. Normally, I'm on my sister's account to do these, but I was lazy today. He decided he'd spent enough time up on his rock ledge and nimbly trotted down to join the herd. The sun beat down on his back. Clay moved on from his spot in search of a tree to provide adequate shade for his coat. Who's Tony's horse? Hang on, wait. Eros. Okay. Eros, come back. Eros, hey. Okay, maybe we'll converse with this horse here. He approached a smaller, unfamiliar horse and nodded, parking himself under the shade of the tree above them. Lowering his head to inspect the small red berries by his hooves, he wrinkled his nose at the smell. Poisonous. He'd known a foal to die to such a berry. I kind of want to approach Eros over there. Like, he keeps giving me a little bit. See? He's, like, giving me a little side-eye. Oh my gosh, I was literally just about to move on, but Ivana answered. She turned to the uniquely spotted stud who planted himself near her. Ooh, I'm a stud. A soft voice left her maw. That word makes me giggle. May I help you, sir? She questioned. He looked over to his side, noticing a smaller stallion with a unique coat. He let his gaze linger for a second before looking to the rich grass beneath him. Is it me, or is it him? I hope it's me. Clay's thirsty. Oh, no. I was just looking for a good spot of grass is all. But while we're here, his gaze became distant for a moment. Don't consume these red berries. They're poisonous. Just in case you were thinking about it. He nodded a goodbye and moved on, searching for a different snack. We're gonna check and see if there's anything in this bush right here. Suspiciously close to... I forgot his name. Why are we so close? I'm not ready to kiss just yet. Clay snorted a greeting before examining the bush standing between the two stallions. Ivana finally responded. Ah, no, who'd think to eat those? They're not just normal berries, poisonous berries, but thanks for caring. She'd smile. His eyes narrowed with annoyance. Not a single berry to be found. He sighed, wishing desperately for a non-grassy snack. He swiveled his ears to the stallion in front of him. Hello, he said. How are you? I'd be better if I could find a tasty bite to eat, but alas, grass seems to be all that grows around here. And you? I'm okay, he said. I think I might know a bush with berries, but I'm not sure if they've ripened yet. Well, it's worth a check. Lead the way. He eyed the stud's shiny coat. He nodded. Follow me. He eyed the bush suspiciously before cautiously sticking his nose into the bush. I could have just said it. I was a bit redundant there. Oh, looks like they aren't there yet. Apologies. It's fine. After all, You're the only snack I need. I wish I could say that, but I don't think I need to go all in. At least not yet. It's no worries. I should probably get over my pickiness and just eat the grass. I can't blame you for not wanting the grass, he said. It gets old after a while. My old herd was in a meadow full of all sorts of berries and mushrooms and assorted snacks. I'm not quite used to it here yet. It feels so barren. I wish my old herd was that lucky, he sighed. All we had was grass. So what are you doing here now? What happened to your old herd? He dropped his head. We lived in cougar territory. We'd always been able to avoid them, but one night... Dude, we can bond over our similar traumas. He lowered his head sympathetically. Similar thing happened to mine, but with wolves. I understand what it's like. Okay, Ivana, I don't know. She keeps, like, running around and talking about how bored she is. Like, girl, you can talk to other people, too. You can introduce yourself to other people, too. He nodded, not knowing what to say next. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't find you any berries. Actually, you can make it up to me by helping me find some. This meadow's big. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. He tilted his head playfully. Alright, he said, I accept the challenge. He snorted playfully. In that case, let's see who can find berries first. Nay, once you found some, Clay turned quickly and trotted off. And there he goes. He inspected a bush in search of the juicy morsels, but was unsuccessful. He trotted around. Once he thought he found some, but on second look he realized they were poisonous. He sighed, continuing his search. Seriously? Not a single one here? Clay grumbled into the ground. I'm debating if I should find a berry bush or if I should let Tony find one first. I don't know. I don't want us to both be, like, giving the other a chance to find the berries, and then neither of us find the berries, ever. Oh hey, maybe I can pretend these mushrooms are berries, okay. With a gasp of excitement, Clay rushed to a nearby bush. He stuck his face inside, and sure enough, was rewarded by the sight and smell of yellow berries. He released a joyous neigh, signaling to his new friend and competitor he'd found the treats. Alright, I could be far enough away that Tony can't read my chat, so I do just want to find him and make sure. Where the heck is everyone? Oh, they're all up there, I see, okay. Tony, why are you running in place? Tony, you're scaring me. Tony. Finding a pad, she lowered his head and sniffed the fruits. Yes, he said, remembering these berries, which his father would occasionally bring to the herd when he was a colt. Clay rushed out of the small grove to find the stud, only to discover he'd found berries of his own. You found some too? He seemed impressed. I admit, these look tastier than the ones I found. You win, he admitted. He hung his head, both in defeat, but also in order to get a mouthful of the berries. These are exactly what I needed, he said with a full mouth. When I was a colt, my father would bring these back to the herd after he finished his night patrol occasionally. We had good breakfast the following mornings. I can tell. These are very filling. Could feed a whole herd. So, berry finder extraordinaire, what do they call you? Eros. And you? Clay. Eros suits you, and Clay suits you. Okay, Eros. Okay, I see you. Should I pull out the smirk? This is like a really big step in our relationship. Clay let out a small smirk. I'm feeling rather thirsty now. These berries are pretty sweet. Care to accompany me to some water? Why not? He said. Lead the way. I may have accidentally brought us to a little bit of a hill. Okay, no, it goes down. Okay, good. I was a little bit concerned I was accidentally leading Eros to his death. Clay slowed to a stop in front of the river, lowering his head to lap at its water. He dipped his muzzle to the river, sipping at the cool water. Refreshing, This is my favorite place to hydrate. It's always nice and cool. I've never been here before, but it is a great spot. We're gonna get a little flirty here. You should come by more often then. It's usually empty, other than me. He winked. I really should. He smirked. Eros, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Eros? Clay could feel the tip of his nose turning pink. He returned to the cool water, hoping to calm any blushing. I feel weird doing this, because I'm pretty sure Tony here knows who I am. Eros studied the markings on Clay's coat. Your coat is really cool, he noted. I've never seen any other horse with those markings. He removed his muzzle from the liquid to respond, water dripping from his nose. Thanks. I never knew my father, but my mother always said I looked just like him, so it must have come from him. The sun had begun to set, and the orange glow in the air enhanced the dazzling quality of Eros's coat. He felt mesmerized and couldn't help but stare. I've always loved the sunset. Me and my brother used to climb the mountains and watch it with the best view, he said, looking to the orange sky. Clay's eyes remained trained on the stallion beside him. How sweet. There's certainly something magical about it, how it paints everything with a gold hue. How many times have I brought up my brother? He asked. I'm sorry if I've brought him up too many times. It's just, I miss him. He shook his head understandingly. No, don't apologize. I understand. Was it the cougars? He nodded. Aww. Looking Eros in the eyes, Clay gave a sympathetic look. I'm truly sorry. It's not your fault, he sighed. If anything, it's mine. I was out stargazing. I heard him call for help, but I was far away, and by the time I got back to him, it was too late. That is so tragic. His eyes widened in horror. That's horrible, but not your fault. You can't be blamed for enjoying nature. You did all you could. His eyes twinkled. Ah, I have an idea. Follow me. Lead the way. Here we go. He pursued at the edge of the edge. You know what? That's so embarrassing. I could have worded that so much better. He pursued at the edge of the edge and smiled. Now look up. He'd brought Eros to his favorite stargazing spot. He gave a questioning look to Clay, but did as told. The sunset, now just above the horizon, gave way to a dark sky full of twinkling stars. He gasped. How did you know? He said, now recognizing the rock they were standing on. Know what? He looked puzzled. This is my favorite spot to stargaze. I thought he was gonna say, like, this is where me and my brother used to go to watch the sunset. But, you know, this being his favorite spot to stargaze, that works too. His eyes widened. Mine too. I hardly ever see anyone else up here though. I'm surprised we never saw each other here. It's the perfect spot for keeping an eye on the herd while also surveying the stars. I say, as our herd is quite literally nowhere to be found. Okay, we're gonna make a little move. Just a little bit. To get a better angle of the sky above, Clay unconsciously moved closer to Eros until their flanks grazed each other. Ah, sorry. Eros! Eros, are you picking up what I'm putting down? I've been smirking, I've been winking, our butts just touched. Please, Eros, give me a sign! He watched the orange sky fully turn black. The stars shimmered. Did you know that the stars we see right now have likely already exploded? Okay, Science Force, what? He raised an eyebrow. I didn't, actually. He sighed. If only we'd met sooner. I have a feeling you could teach me a lot of things I didn't know. But he paused. It's because we're millions of light years away from the stars, so by the time the image of the stars reach our eyes, the stars have probably disappeared by then, he explained. Sorry, I love these types of facts. Eros, you are just a fountain of knowledge. How do you know this? I hear members of my herd who survived the wolf attack have been looking for me. I think it's time I leave this herd and rejoin my old one, or whatever's left of it. He sighed. At least you still have herd members left. I've been planning for today to be my last day. I thought I'd leave the herd during the night. Got anything to say about that, Eros? He sighed. Well, good luck out there. He nodded. Thank you. He began to back away from the edge, staring into the distance. I guess I should say goodbye then. Yeah, it was nice meeting you, Eros, even if it was short-lived. Nice meeting you too. With a final glance, clasped, Clay sped away, disappearing into the night.